Hey everyone, Captains Log Supplemental. How y'all doing today? I got one or two new things I wanted to show you guys and maybe a few things to talk about, so let's get right into that, okay? So the first thing's something I picked up on the weekend. Went to a local craft store. I needed a few crafty type things. So went in there and I saw this, which is very cool. Metal lunchbox, 3D texture on it. Got C-3PO with the red arm, R2-D2, and BB-8. Looks like their first meeting kind of thing, I think. So I'm a huge fan of R2-D2 and the droids. Not a big fan of BB-8 though yet. I don't know if I'm going to like him or if I should boycott him or not. But we'll see when the movie comes out. But this is just a cool lunchbox. Like I said, it's got the 3D texturing, which is really nice. The other side is just flat, same picture. And then around the edge, you've got different Star Wars pictures. And of course, no thermos or anything. It's just so good for storing model building supplies, things like that. So I thought that was really awesome. I thought I'd grab that. Big fan of R2-D2, like I said, so it's going to be added to the collection. Also on the weekend we went to a flea market here in town and I saw something that I couldn't pass up. And that would be this Star Trek 3 Ertl Captain Kirk action figure. And saw it on his wall. He had $40 on it. So I looked around at the other Star Trek figures, looked through his loose Star Trek figures, didn't really find anything else really very good. There were some original motion picture ones which I might get. They're loose, they're not in a package. This one was. And of course we got the stuff on the back there. So this is Star Trek 3, which is interesting because he's not in his uniform for much of Star Trek 3, just the beginning. So I go up to the guy and I say, $40, huh? What would be the lowest you'd take for it? Would you take 10? And he's like, yeah, I'd take 10. And then he said, I got to show you something before you get it home and get, all disappointed. Somebody had already put a slit in the side so that the figure could come out. Which is, to be perfectly honest, that's fine with me. So you can take him out. It still looks like he's in packaging. You can put him in the package, hang it on the wall or whatever. But there we have Kirk in his uniform. Rathacon style uniform. It's like the little G.I. Joe action figures that I grew up with and collected. Same kind of size, same articulation, same kind of body type. It also comes with a phaser. And as I was getting the phaser out, I realized that my Enterprise wasn't on in the background. I changed the position of it, so there you go. But anyway, his phaser is the Star Trek 3 style phaser, of course. Looks almost like JJ's in this shot, though. But no, it's the Star Trek 3 style. And when you put it in his hand, it's a little bit big. I just dropped it. Hold on one second. So yeah, you put it in his hand. It was staying in better earlier. There we go. Just put it at his side there. I think I'm going to have him standing up here somewhere in the background, so keep an eye out for him. But very, very excited to get that. And for $10, I mean, and he can make it look like it's still in the original packaging, which is ultra cool. So that's why all of my other packages, I showed you this on my product reviews. For some of them, you just do a slit in the side. It's easy to get the product out. You can put it back in and it still looks like it's fresh in packaging. So I'm not going to do a product review on it or anything because it's just so simple, simplistic, you know what I mean? So he's got the stripes down the legs, and I don't know. Any other figure I would have just passed it up, even Spock. But this is Kirk, baby. You need Kirk. So I got him. Now, another thing I want to talk about is the Trekyards, Team Trekyards on Star Trek Online. We have a few members joined now, and I appreciate all your help. If you guys want to join, please look up Team Trekyards or contact either myself or Timothy Champion. or just inquire on the Trekyards page how you can become a member of the fleet, because I want to get this fleet up and running, and I want to have a pretty good fleet. As of right now, it's not really doing too well. I mean, it's just starting out, so we don't have much stuff in our starbase. We're just halfway through tier 1, I believe. So if you can donate resources, crew, whatever. I don't even know how fleets work, to be perfectly honest with you. That's why I have Timothy taking care of it for me. But I mean, I would love to have the Trekyards, Team Trekyards, be something very cool and a big name in Star Trek Online. So if you guys can do that, that'd be incredible to help me out to join that. So please do that. So I actually just looked up the Ertl Kirk figure, and it turns out that this figure isn't even supposed to come with the phaser. It's supposed to come with the communicator, a big gray communicator. The phaser comes with like Scotty and Spock. So anyway, so I'm glad I only paid $10 for it. But I mean, it's cool. But I was talking about Star Trek Online and Team Trekyards fleet. So I'm going to go into game right now. I'm going to quickly show you guys our patch, because I spent a while doing the patch and it looks amazing on the characters and on the ships. So I'm going to show you that right now. So anyway, guys, here you have it. Here's my Team Trekyards fleet logo. I really like it. It looks amazing. I'm going to show you what it looks like on the uniforms right now. So I only have a few uniforms, but of course I have the Star Trek 2 one. And if we turn, you can see how good that patch looks on the side there. So this is just recruitment. Come join Team Trekyards fleet. There it is on my TOS uniform. And my TOS casual uniform has it as well. So if the coolest fleet logo in existence isn't a good reason for joining Team Trekyards, I don't know what is. I really want to see you guys on board. I don't play Star Trek Online nearly as much as I should, but I really should start playing it again. Anyway, so hopefully that'll convince you guys to come join Team Trekyards on Star Trek Online, because I'm looking forward to seeing you there. And like I said, I don't play enough. I want to start playing a lot more, and I think having you guys be there would be awesome. We've had a lot of requests over the year or more of Trekyards existence for a Team Trekyards fleet in Star Trek Online. So now that it's finally there, I want you guys to take advantage of it and please join. So if you don't know how to join, message me or like I said, Timothy Champion. Probably me would be better, than I can talk to Timothy, but yeah. So there is that. All right, so moving right along. As you can tell, this is a totally unplanned, impromptu, off-the-cuff, really quick. I just decided to do it, kind of Captain's Log Supplemental today. So I apologize, it's not my usual prepared-ish self. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's releases. We had the Nebula class mission briefing and the Ferengi Decora class Marauder, which a lot of people have liked. The views are kind of low because it's not everybody's favorite ship, so a lot of people aren't checking it out. But I encourage you to check it out, even if you're not a fan of the ship, because it's a good episode. It's funny. There's a lot of information. Plus, we talked to Andrew Probert, the designer. And as a special bonus to you guys, we gave you an extra episode on Sunday, Trekyards Live, where Samuel was talking to Andrew in person about the Nebula class ship from TNG, and basically what he thinks of it, as far as he was the one that designed the Galaxy class aesthetic and the Galaxy class ship, and they used those same aesthetics and components to build the Nebula class. So we get his take on it. It's an awesome little quick interview, so check it out if you haven't already. And I guess that's it, guys. I don't know what else to talk about today. I'm sure there's something I should talk about, but I don't know what it is, because like I said, I'm not prepared. But I will be having a Captain's Log probably later this week to fill in any missing gaps. I just really wanted to get this out there. Kind of having a rough day, so I just wanted to kind of get in front of the camera and share a few things with you guys. So, and Kirk is now up there. He's right behind the Galaxy class X, or the Galaxy X, whatever it is. So, bad angle for you guys. You can't see him, but well, there you have it. Alright, so I think I might play some Star Trek Online, try to cheer myself up. And I will see you guys all very soon. Hopefully. Got a few releases this week, as always. Top 10 is coming out. And Mission Briefing on Wednesday, of course. Regular episode on Saturday. So stay tuned for those guys. We also finished up a really good episode that we filmed a while ago. It's a Trekyards Technology, so it's on a piece of tech-ish from Star Trek, and it's actually one of my favorite episodes. It has a guest joining us, somebody that subscribed to our Indiegogo or donated to our Indiegogo and requested this episode. So, and it's very well done. It's got a nice little skit at the end of it, and I think you guys will really enjoy it. So check it out. I'm not going to tell you what it is or when it's coming out, but just stay tuned to my Captains Logs and stuff, and I'll let you know when it's. You'll know if you don't watch my Captains Logs, you'll know that what it is when you see it, because it's a special episode. Very cool topic, and we put a little bit of extra into it. So, anyways, there you have it, guys. I will talk to you all very soon. This is Captain Foley signing off. Have a good day, guys, and hope you're feeling better than I am right now. Bye, everybody.